Hello to all of the students and the faculty of some CET. I'm Christopher Ward, Building Maintenance Service Technician from the class of 2021. I've humbly accepted the opportunity to share my experience associated with the SUM program and to give it to you briefly. Uh, I was unemployed for 2 years when I was leaving an attorney's office, and I was driving behind a bus and saw a sign that talked about the SUM CET program and gave a number to call if you were interested in getting into a training program to establish develop a career in building maintenance service technician and or medical administration or medical assistance program. And I applied for the building maintenance service technician program, and initially I was denied, and probably based on me having a master's degree and over 30 years experience in another field. And I was unable to get a job in that field, and I needed work. I needed to change my circumstances and change my situations, and I was humble. And I contacted them and told them exactly what was going on in my life and the fact that I had not been able to get a job, but I enjoyed dealing with carpentry, plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. And I had some rudimentary experience in that I wanted to shape and horn so that I can actually be a person that can offer some skills to the field. And I found that in the CET program. The instructors were great. They, kept on you about being the best that you can be. They offered soft skills training, and I know you guys know this, but I'm saying that I've been in management for years, and a lot of the things that I thought I knew, I found out that I didn't know. But that's about being humble, and it's about being open-minded, and it's about accepting that when you request some assistance, then you got to be open for it. Training programs and things of that nature are not for people that need it. They're for people that want it. And you have to put your everything and all in, as evidenced by the people that sit here are not the same number of people that came into the program. Some people gave up for whatever reason, and that's not a put down, but it's just saying congratulations to the people that hung in there, stuck in there, and saw it through, even with COVID going around and nobody knowing exactly what to do to avoid it. The people at some CET locked down, had meetings, came up with information based on science to be able to have a safe environment for us to come into and for us to complete this program. And I really appreciate all of the staff members that hung in there, that stuck in there, and that saw us through. As a result of their hard work and effort, and some students that stayed motivated and that wanted to see this program through, I was able to get through all of the components of the program and go into externship at the Conway Center. I learned a lot of information at the Conway Center too. It's excellent. Almost new building, and I learned a lot of things about new technology, things of that nature. And I was able to take those things that I learned and use the soft skills that I learned to complete and update my resume, to add some skill sets that I could actually talk about, understand, and had hands-on training with. I was able to do that, and as a result, I went out on a job interview, and I was offered the job while I was sitting in the interview, and it was based on the experience that I received from doing the mock interviews. I didn't just do one mock interview. I told them every mock interview that they have. I haven't had to apply for a job in over a decade, so I need the practice. And I did several interviews, and it really sharpened my interview skills, and it paid off. because I was told on the interview, we're getting the job and we don't want you at the place that I applied for. We want you here because we're doing a massive program of change, and we need people that are qualified to move us in the direction that we want to move in. So I accepted the job. I started on the job, and within the first month, I received an award for helping to reorganize the plumbing department there. These are skills that I learned. Mr. Morenzi stayed on us about the plumbing and the way that you do things, and taught me the things that I thought that I knew, taught me, you really don't know that, Mr. Ward, and you need to look at it this way. And those things paid off. I was able to articulate the skill set that I had and the ability to come in as an asset to the organization, and it paid off. I used things that I learned in the extern program. They had me organizing blueprints and things of that nature, and looking at systemic approaches to addressing the issues that organizations have, and all of those things pay off. I got the award from the area manager. She came in to meet me personally based on the work that I was doing, and then they had the regional manager of Virginia come in and also talk to me about wanting to have what I was doing implemented all over the state of Virginia. I'm talking about a blessing. I'm talking about somebody that came in, not knowing what was going to happen, but had enough faith to stick in there and stay and be able to go out as someone that completed a program through some of the worst of times that we've had in a long time. And that says something. It says something about the staff at CET that's stuck in there. It says something about the students that's stuck in there. It says that we are serious about moving forward in life. And anyone that hears that has to recognize that we went through difficult times to get to where we are now. And what I say to all of you all, if I could say anything, is the same motivation that kept you going through the program. You got to keep that. My task right now, my goal is to demonstrate that if somebody comes out of the CET program, that they're going to get a quality worker. And the way that I demonstrate that is by going to work on time, not saying this is not my job, this is not my department, pitching in where, you need to pitch in, doing what is needed to be done, recognizing that the customers that come in are our bosses. They are who we work for. If they don't come in, we don't have a job. So we have to treat them with respect, and we have to treat them the way that we want to be treated when we're spending our money. And we got to give them information that is legitimate. If you don't know, say you don't know. And what I find out is being humble will move you forward, and it opens up many opportunities, because with humility comes open-mindedness, and then you always have the ability to learn something new and not just rely on what you think you knew. So what I wanted to say basically is that I totally appreciate all the things that the staff members have done, and I appreciate the students that stuck in there and hung in there, and that we had study groups and things of that nature. We work with each other to support each other through the extern program ship. You all know who you are. We did what we needed to do to get through with the assistance of a support staff that I can't say enough about them. Mr. Morenzi, I don't like to say that I have a favorite, but Mr. Morenzi, I saw that guy do all kinds of things to move us forward and show some level of dedication that I aspire to be like. And that's what I take to the place where I'm employed now. Things that I saw him do, I'm willing to do it. And that pays off. So what I wanted to say to everybody is that, look, the journey is just starting now. Go out there, take the information that you received and use all of it. And go out there, get the job, and show them that once CET, always CET, and CET puts out a quality product. And we demonstrating that with each and every day that we go in there and do what we need to do, following the program that we've been through, that we've successfully made it through, that we were blessed to make it through with everything that was thrown at us. So what I'm saying to you all is congratulations. I love the CET program. I love the people in it, the staff, and the students. And I really appreciate you all taking the time to listen to me share my experience. And I hope to hear from you all with some similar experiences about success by sticking to what it is that we need to stick to. So thank you very much. I won't take up any more of your time. I'm so sorry that I cannot be there, but I got to work. And that's something. After 3 years, 2 years unemployment, and 1 year in CET, now my problem is I got to go to work, so I can't do other things I want to do. Love it. That's a blessing. Thank you all for letting me share my experience. And you all be blessed and go out there and take control of your circumstances and situations. Thank you.